welcome back to the Baggies Podcast YouTube channel, where of course we're giving you all the latest news, views and opinions on all things Albion. Back again today with another match preview. Apologies for our absence really with the match previews. Not been too well recently, but managed to get a podcast out last weekend regarding the 0-0 draw against Nottingham Forest. So be sure to go and check that out. Of course, there'll be cards popping up in the top right of this video. So be sure to go and have a listen to that. I really do appreciate it if you'd go and do that. So yeah, go and check out that episode with Jamie from the Hawthorns Debate Club if you've missed us so much. But there's been a few match day vlogs as well coming up on the channel, an under 23s vlog where I watched Reyes Cleary play as well. So you're not missing all of the content on the Baggies podcast. Yeah, not been too well of late, but yeah, all better now. So thankfully back in with the match previews for you guys. Today chatting about West Bromwich Albion versus Coventry City, which kicks off at 12:30 on Saturday. It's also available on Sky. If you guys haven't made it to the game, you'll be able to watch it at home. But yeah, let's crack straight on with a bit of a match preview today. We'll be going through some predicted lineups. We'll be going through what we expect from both sides, including Coventry, a bit of a report on them, and also we'll be chatting through a little bit of a prediction towards the end of the video. But be sure to subscribe to the Baggies Podcast YouTube channel if you're new around here. We're heading for 1,000 subscribers. I don't think we'll make it by the end of the year. My target probably won't be achieved, but if you can help us on our way to getting that 1,000 subscribers in the end, that'd be amazing. As obviously trying to get that in is so important for us as a channel to be able to grow and to try and get in more audiences. So yeah, let's crack on with this match preview. Let's go straight into Coventry City because they've been quite the team this season, quite the surprise package. Currently sat in 6th in the Championship table, doing really well so far under Mark Robbins. He's been an absolute revelation and probably one of the best managers and best jobs that's been done in the EFL. I think, Coventry have come on leaps and bounds from the team that were once playing in League Two, not all that long ago. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how we get on against Coventry. I'll say a little bit of a local game because obviously they're just. I can't say I've ever been to Coventry, but not too far away from Albion. But yeah, we'll be looking forward to this game. Coventry, of course, in 6th after winning 9, drawing 6, and losing 5 of their opening games in the Championship, opening 20 games, of course. We're, of course, 4th now after being overtaken by Queen's Park Rangers. We're quite disappointed about that, to see that happen, but we're looking forward to seeing whether we can bounce back. A bit of a break after the Nottingham Forest game, over a week since our last game. Where fingers crossed we can bring a little bit more to the table than perhaps that we did against Nottingham Forest, where we just could not hit the target. We're looking forward to this one, but yeah, let's find out a little bit about Coventry City and what we can expect from them. I've just literally come off a Coventry City podcast, so learn a little bit about what we can expect from Coventry City. But yeah, let's go straight in with what we can expect from them. Obviously, Victor Gyökeres has scored 9 goals so far this season. And he's their top scorer, with Matty Godden up in 2nd place with 7 goals, doing really well so far this season. Tyler Walker as well with 2 goals. He's a very important player, as is Callum O'Hare, who's been dubbed the Championship Jack Grealish from what I have heard about him. Gustavo Hamer, what a player he is as well. Looking forward to seeing him if he ends up playing against Albion at the weekend, because we've been linked with him so heavily throughout the season and throughout the summer window as well. So hoping really that Gustavo Hamer can add something a little bit more into the game and hopefully bringing it to the table. So yeah, Coventry done really well so far this season. Obviously, really good on the counter attack, coming back from those losing positions, and being kind of the Leicester of the title winning Leicester of the Championship so far this season. But yeah, looking forward really to how we can fare really against this Coventry side, because they've been so good so far this season, and they'll be looking to pick up another victory as they've been so good this season. They've got Ian Matson, who's another really good player at left wing back, who's been playing so well for them. And they're just such a good outfit, I think. They're a team that you could really look at and think, they could beat Albion on their day because of their style of play. They're physical, they like to get in your face, and they've got a really good functional side. And I think, yeah, they are a danger for Albion on Saturday. And I think, there's a real chance that Coventry could pick up 3 points against us. I think they're a very dangerous opponent. But yeah, let's go in with a little bit of a sort of style of play for them. They've done really well with shots per game, picking up 12.8 shots per game in the Championship so far this season. They've been very good in terms of scoring goals this season with the amount of goals that they've managed to score. They are currently sat in 5th place for that particular stat with those goals that they've scored, 27, same as us, of course. But they've been very good and solid defensively, I'm going to say as well, because they've managed to keep that going. Conceding the shots per game has not been an issue really for them, sitting quite pretty in the table for that sort of stuff. In terms of least shots conceded per game, we're at the top of that table with the least shots conceded per game, but they've managed to be sat in 10th with 10.9 conceded per game. We've conceded 8.3, so yeah, they're quite good at keeping that out. Tackles per game 16.3. As I mentioned, they're going to try and meet us in every single area as it is possible, really. And of course, with their goal scoring and stuff, with their shots per game, they're quite high up in the table for that, 4th in the league. We're 2nd in the league for shots per game, and they're quite clinical, to be quite honest. If I have to put it that way, and in terms of a conversion rate, they're decent with that as well. But yeah, I think I was speaking to Glenn on the Coventry podcast. I think they've had problems with their chance creation and scoring the chances, but they have managed to create an absolute abundance of chances, to be quite honest, to score and to keep the momentum going for Coventry. But yeah, I think they've been really good so far this season, and they're going to provide a real dangerous position, to be quite honest. And total key passes, they're really up there in terms of their in terms of that. So they're 7th in the league, 9.2 key passes per 90. They're just such a good team, and I think we've got a lot to look out for really with them. I'm a bit concerned, about what they can bring and what they can kind of offer this season. They're a different animal to the one that we've played in previous years, and they're going to be a really difficult prospects to face. But yeah, I think they're going to be try and be physical. They're going to try and get that ball down that sort of right hand side or the left hand side. Try and get that down the wings, and try and just consistently, get the ball playing, aggressively against other teams and stuff. So yeah, concern for Coventry. In terms of a little bit of a predicted lineup, I'm going to go for a 3-4-1-2 formation for them. I'm going to put Simon Moore in goal. I'm going to go for Hyam McFadzean and J. Clark Salter across the back three. Then in the midfield, I'll go for Dabo. I'll go for Gustavo Hamer. I'm going to go for Sheaf and Ian Matson at left wing back there along the middle. So they're going to try and match us up in terms of formation. Then Callum O'Hare in the number 10 role with behind Martin Waghorn and Victor Gyökeres, of course. Could be a little bit of room for Matty Godden as well in there, who's been scoring goals for fun. Of course, Martin Waghorn got quite a good record against us, if I remember rightly, scoring against us for Derby quite a few times. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what sort of Coventry can offer and whether we can really halt their good run of form, because they've been really good so far this season and working incredibly hard to kind of keep in and around those playoffs, the playoff positions. And obviously 6th at the moment, they're very close to overtaking us the other week. So Coventry, dangerous opposition, and we're looking forward to seeing how they get on. Obviously, Mark Robbins done one of the most fantastic jobs in the EFL, so can't wait to see how they get on with that. So yeah, let's go into what we expect from Albion, because what can we actually expect from Albion? I'm concerned about us at the moment. I'm concerned about Ishmael, because I feel like we're heading on a little bit of a downward spiral. But if we can win against Coventry City, that could potentially lead us to a bit of a good run of form. So fingers crossed we can do it. I'm not that optimistic, to be quite honest, but I'm going to try and remain as optimistic as I can, really. In terms of a predicted lineup for Albion, I think I'm going to go in goal Sam Johnston. Across the back three, I'll go for Matt Clark, Carl Bartley, and of course Cedric Kipre. In the midfield four, I'll go for Connor Townsend. I'll go for Alex Mower. I'll go for Adam Reach. I'd like to see Kevin Castro if he's fit, but I'm not quite sure that he is. Then I'll go for Taylor Gardner-Hickman on the right-hand side as well, instead of Darnell Furlong, because I think Gardner-Hickman just adds a real attacking presence down that side. And then I'll also go for a front three. I'm going to go for Carlan Grant. I'm going to go for Jordan Hugill and Callum Robinson. I think it's really a lesser of two evils as to who I pick up front in terms of Jordan Hugill or whether I pick Grady Dean Garner in that front three, because I think they're both equally as been quite as bad as each other, really. So yeah, I'll go for that as a front three. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how we get on. I think prediction-wise, I'll probably go for 2-2 between the two sides. I think, although we haven't been able to hit a barn door, I just feel like the shackles will come off, and I feel like we'll just bag a couple of goals from set pieces. I don't think Coventry are massively too strong in the air, to be quite honest. But yeah, I'm concerned, but I'm hoping that Albion could pick up 3 points. But I'm holding out for a draw here, really, against Coventry, because I think they're a really good side. But those are my thoughts. Be sure to leave yours in the comment section below. Leave me your thoughts and predictions ahead of the game. I'm looking forward to hearing them. Be sure to subscribe to the Baggies Podcast YouTube channel. And that just brings me to the end of this match preview. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.